Jungkook being spotted riding a luxury motorcycle in Europe should have been a simple sighting, something fans would gush over and move on from. But this time, everything felt wrong. Or maybe too right. Too polished. Too cinematic. It instantly raised the question, was Jungkook really just out for a peaceful ride, or was the world accidentally witnessing the early stages of a massive secret project? On December 3rd, a 13-second clip detonated across social media. Posted by a fan account named @GNTitties, the video spread like wildfire, thousands of likes, thousands of reposts, and waves of stunned comments. It wasn't the motorcycle, the BMW R18, or the European backdrop that sent fans spiraling. It was the energy of the clip. The entire thing looked like a teaser that escaped from an editor's computer before its time. Dressed in a long black leather jacket, perfectly fitted pants, and a sleek helmet, Jungkook glided across a narrow stone path surrounded by winter-kissed trees and European road signs hinting at the Alps. He didn't just ride, he commanded the moment like an actor in a high-budget chase sequence. The bike gleamed like it had been polished seconds before filming. The lighting landed exactly where it needed to. And Jungkook carried himself with such deliberate calm that fans instantly questioned whether this fan-taking video was ever spontaneous at all. Within hours, the fandom transformed into a detective brigade. Why did this 13-second clip look like it belonged in a movie? Why did Jungkook appear so comfortable being filmed in a supposed private moment? And why did the camera angle look suspiciously professional, steady, low, and perfectly framed? ARMY quickly began dissecting every inch of the scene. Some fans matched the pathway and scenery to small towns in Switzerland, Austria, or Germany. Others noticed the choice of motorcycle, the BMW R18, a model known for its dramatic, vintage meets modern aesthetic, the type filmmakers choose for symbolic shots. Even Jungkook's jacket sparked debates. Stylish, bold, and far from casual, it felt more like wardrobe than everyday clothing. But the biggest giveaway? The vibe. Everything about the clip whispered production. It didn't feel like a lucky encounter. It felt intentional. This wouldn't be the first time something like this happened. Jungkook has a history of dropping unannounced clues, little moments that seem random until weeks later when they link perfectly to a new release or major project. Fans instantly recalled how early hints of Golden appeared in tiny, cryptic ways before the album announcement. His pattern is clear. Jungkook reveals things silently, strategically, and without warning. So when no clarification came from HYB or Jungkook himself, the silence only amplified suspicions. When something leaks unintentionally, HYB usually moves quickly. When something is part of a calculated tease, they do the opposite. Silence becomes a marketing weapon. Comparisons to past BTS moments only added fuel. Taeyong was seen in Paris before his layover visuals came out. Jimin once shared a casual New York photo that turned out to be tied to a hidden shoot. Jungkook now had that same unmistakable aura, the calm before another massive reveal. The theories multiplied. Could Jungkook be filming a luxury brand collaboration with BMW? Was this part of a documentary capturing his life post-military service? A cinematic music video? A repackage of Golden? Or an entirely new creative direction? Every theory felt possible, and none felt accidental. Fans who zoomed in on the video noticed something even more curious. The movement of the camera lacked the shakiness, zooming, or jitter expected from a startled fan. It was too controlled, almost as if the person filming knew exactly when Jungkook would pass. And Jungkook's reaction to the camera was even more suspicious. He didn't look surprised. He looked like he was hitting a mark. And then there was the scenery. The cobblestone path wasn't the type you stumble across randomly. The warm winter light looked like it was captured in the magic hour, prime time for filmmakers who want that soft golden glow. The framing felt like a scene meant to symbolically open a visual narrative: the lone rider, the European landscape, the quiet road that looks peaceful yet purposeful. It felt like a story was being told, one the world wasn't supposed to see yet. Fans began theorizing that this could be the start of Jungkook's new artistic chapter. After completing military service, this would be the perfect time for a reinvention. The symbolism of a motorcycle, freedom, transformation, escape, fit too neatly into a narrative of rebirth. And Jungkook, known for pushing boundaries and refusing predictable paths, fits that imagery perfectly. But the deepest speculation focused on the possibility of a documentary. A visual project following Jungkook in intimate, cinematic moments as he redefines his artistry. A film that captures his evolution into his next era. The motorcycle scene could easily be one piece of a larger mosaic. Another theory? A European MV, raw, emotional, cinematic, where the motorcycle represents the start of a journey. The polished jacket, the intentional lighting, the calm smirk all felt like the opening frames of a story. Some fans even questioned the uploader. Was this truly a random fan? Or someone positioned to drop the clip at the perfect moment to ignite worldwide discussion without revealing official details? The caption, "My man," was vague, cheeky, and mysterious enough to deepen the chaos. The more the clip spread, the more people became convinced this wasn't a leak, it was a calculated first spark. And the strangest part? Jungkook's expression. His posture. His small half-smile. His controlled movements. He looked less like a man caught off guard and more like someone performing for a hidden audience. Someone who expected the world to watch. As fans continued to replay the clip, they noticed increasingly precise details: the consistency of the lighting, the angle of the shadows, the stillness of the camera, the subtle placement of Jungkook in the frame. None of it screamed coincidence. All of it whispered intent. The entire fandom has now turned into an investigative force, analyzing road signs, tree patterns, weather conditions, and even engine sounds. They're following every breadcrumb, unwilling to let any detail slip. Because this moment feels too big. Too charged. Too symbolic. Every time Jungkook returns, he does it in a way nobody sees coming. And this? This feels like the opening scene of something massive. Whether it's a brand collaboration, a music video, a documentary, or a new era, one thing is crystal clear: this was never just a motorcycle ride. This was a message. A silent announcement. A signal that something is building behind the scenes, something powerful, cinematic, and unmistakably Jungkook. And the world is already holding its breath.